Hello, Highlander Way. This is Mrs. Gilgren coming at you with a short tutorial on how to set up your putting cards for Tuesday. There is a lot of excitement in the building, a lot of really cool courses. I'm hearing a lot of fun is about to happen on Tuesday. I'm so excited. I hope you brought in some cans to help out our community, but also to have lots of fun on Tuesday. So just so you know, the top 2 student donations from each grade level will be receiving the prize of Tomato Brothers breadsticks and pop to share with friends at lunch. We will also be having the top 2 putters from each grade level receiving the Tomato Brothers breadsticks and pop to share with friends at lunch. So that should be a great day. Those prizes will happen when we get back after Thanksgiving break, and the leadership class has had an opportunity to score and tally everybody's scorecards and figure out who won. The other prize that's going to be going out is the top putter in the school will be receiving the HWMS Putting Trophy 2022. Of course, they will also be receiving bragging rights that will go down potentially in history. So look forward to that. Folks, if you have not brought any cans or any donations and you would really love to do that, you can still bring those in, get them in ASAP. We would love to see everybody participating that wants to. All right, now what's up next is I need you to retrieve a putting card from your teacher so that as we go through this, you can be filling out the most important information on the card and get it set up for putting on Tuesday. So to be clear, you need a card right now, and you're going to simply be setting up your card. You'll be giving it back to your teacher, and then the teacher will return it to you on Tuesday morning. This will help things go a lot smoother and quicker on Tuesday morning. All right, so once you receive your putting card, it's going to be super important that you, right now, while you're listening to me, you fill in your name. So here is my student example. Please fill in your first name and your last name. Please write as clearly as possible so that I and the leadership students can tell who this card goes to. All right. Then please clearly print your Hawk Hour teacher's name so that we can see who that is and give prizes out to the correct people and find you wherever you are in the building. All right, last but not least, you'll need to fill in your total donation in cans. This is the part that is a little tricky and some students get confused on it, so please listen carefully. On this, we would like how many cans you've totally donated, and if you have donated cash or online cash donations, we would like that tally in parentheses. So, for example, Michael Cangelo donated $12 in cash, and we're going to ask you, if you donated cash, put that in parentheses, and then next to it, would you please turn that into the can amount that's going to equal? And you can see here, 3 cans equals $1. So Michael donated $12, which is going to equal, do the math, 36 cans. Okay. Now, Michael will be able to putt all courses all the way through 7th hour because he has unlocked every level that is $12 or 36 cans. Michael will also be in the running for the prizes because he will be putting all 7 courses. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, please talk with your Hawk Hour teacher. Now, next thing that we're going to need to do is just talk about how scoring is going to work so that on Tuesday morning, when you start golfing, you aren't too confused about what you're looking at on your scorecard. All right. Please do not write any pars, number of putts, or scores on your scorecard today. Just simply take a look at it so you can tell what I'm talking about. And on Tuesday, you're totally clear on how to do your math and keep track on your scorecard. All right, so for example, Michael, he goes to his hawk hour. His hawk hour teacher will let him know what the par is. Teachers, I suggest you figure out your par on Monday morning by having all of your hawk hour students putt the course and then find the average it takes to get an average number of putts it takes to get the ball in the hole. All right. Once you figure that out, that's your par. So when you go to your hawk hour, your teacher will tell you what your par is for that class and you will write it in. All right. Now, Michael is up to putt and he's going to go for par or under. That will secure him a good score and hopefully put him in the running for the top putter. All right. So Michael gets up and he putts and he meets par. He gets 2 putts, which is the par. And so he receives a score of 0. And actually, folks, that's a great score. You're looking for the lowest score will be the winner, will be the best, okay? So you're looking for the lowest number of putts that you can today, or I should say on Tuesday. All right, Michael goes to second hour and his teacher tells him that the par is 3. So he's going to fill in 3 on his card. He's going for 3 or less when he putts. All right, par 3 means it's going to be a little bit of a more difficult course than hawk hour, which was a 2. He putts, he does okay. He gets a 4, number of putts is 4. And so because he's 1 away from the par, he is a +1 for his score. He has 1 more than the par, so +1. All right. Michael proceeds to third hour. He finds out his third hour course is a par 4, which means it's going to be pretty difficult. It takes about 4 strokes to get the ball in the hole. All right. Michael does phenomenal, and he actually comes under par with 3 strokes for the ball to go in. So he actually has 1 less than what the average is. So then you would put in -1 for the score. All right, hopefully you're following me and this is making sense. All right, next, Michael goes to fourth hour and he finds out the par in fourth hour is 3, so he fills that in. So he's gonna go for 3. And Michael does so well, he actually comes in less than 3 and it only takes him 2 hits to get the ball in. All right, that means it took him 1 less than the average of the par. That means he got a -1 for his score. All right. And then Michael proceeds to his 5th hour class. And in 5th hour, the par is 2. And Michael, he has a little struggle on this one. And he actually takes 4 hits to get the ball in. 4 hits. All right. So because of that, he added 2 putts to the par. So he has to do a +2 on that. All right. Next, Michael goes to 6th hour. This is the hardest course by par on his schedule. 5 strokes is the average it takes. So he knows it's going to be tough. So he gets his game on and he focuses, and he gets the ball in 4 instead of 5, which is amazing. And so he gets it in 1 less than what the par is. So -1 on that. And then he proceeds to his last hour, 7th hour, where he has a par of 2. And Michael gets a hole-in-one to finish out the day. He is so excited, as he should be, which is awesome. Okay. Hopefully a teacher got that on film. That would be awesome to show the whole school. All right. Now, he got a hole-in-one, which is 1 less than the par. So he puts a -1 there. At this point, it is time for Michael to add up his score to figure out what his final score is. And he can also add up the number of putts. Okay, so if he wants to, he can add up the number of putts. And as you can see, that will also help with the score. Okay, because this should all work together and look similar. So once you add your score up here, Michael has a -1 for his final score, which is phenomenal, and he may well be in the running for the top putter, or at least the top 2 putters of his grade. All right. Now, let's say Michael did not unlock all 7 classes. When Michael is done putting, because he's putted the last class that he unlocked, at that time, he needs to hand in his scorecard to his teacher. So if his last unlocked level is 4th hour, when he's done, he should add up what he has and then turn that into the teacher. All right. Also, teachers need to initial for each hour. Let's just keep each other honest. That's keeping students honest that those scores are correct and they are not made up scores. All right. To make sure that everybody's staying honest throughout the day. Okay. Please make sure you read the rules over here to make sure that you understand them and listen to your teacher if there's additional rules because of a particular situation with a putting course. All right. So when you are done and when Michael is done, he will hand this in to his teacher. And then when you get back after a break, the leadership class will have all of those scoring cards. And we'll take a look at them and figure out and announce the top putters and the top donators. So that should be a fantastic time and a really fun. I can't wait to see. Teachers, please make sure you take lots of pictures and video. It will be fun to share those throughout the school. And have a wonderful time, everybody. That's all for now. Bye.